What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel. I got another trailer reaction for you all today. It's been a while since I've done a review, but we do have a big release this week that I will be reviewing, and that's Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, a Marvel movie I actually cannot wait to see, so I will be reviewing that later this week. But enough of that. Right now, I'm going to be reacting to Dune Part 2, or at least a trailer for Dune Part 2. I haven't reviewed Dune Part 1 on this channel yet, so here's my quick thoughts. It's an 8.8 out of 10. That's what I'd rate Dune Part 1. It felt a little flat towards the end for me, but other than that, as an introduction to the world of Dune, to House Atreides and the world of Arrakis, I thought it was a great, it did a great job for Part 1. And, and being a movie that takes place in the desert and it's sci-fi, we've seen so much sci-fi properties take place in the desert. I mean, how many times do we have to visit the damn desert or Tatooine in the Star Wars franchise? I feel like every single Star Wars property has to have Tatooine in it. So we've seen the desert in sci-fi, in the sci-fi genre for so long. So I could see from the outlook, from a casual perspective, that Dune might seem a little generic, and it is regarded as the grandfather of the sci-fi genre. A lot of sci-fi properties have taken inspiration from Dune, especially Star Wars, but tonally, visually, Dune feels unique. That's how I would say Dune feels in the sci-fi realm. It does feel unique for being something that's been around for a long damn time, but the visuals, the cinematography combined with Hans Zimmer's score, the world building and the storytelling of Dune Part 1, it was great, man. Just a sense of scale. I mean, Denis Villeneuve really shows you the sense of scale in Dune Part 1 with this desert that feels like an ocean, the sandworms, combined with the sci-fi elements like the ships and everything. I mean, that's what I loved about Dune. The world felt massive. So I cannot wait for Dune Part 2. I cannot wait where the story goes. I know little about the story because I don't want to spoil myself. But yeah, I'm interested. I'm 100% in. Dune Part 1, like I said, 8.8. Dune Part 2, hopefully, it's a good continuation. And the characters become more intriguing. I like all the side characters, but the main character, especially played by Timothée Chalamet, I hope he becomes a little bit more intriguing and his performance is a little better. He felt a little stiff in the first Dune Part 1. That'd be one of my other flaws is, Timothée Chalamet, whenever he has to play like these tough guy roles or I have to believe him to be a proficient fighter, it's like, Timothée Chalamet, put on some muscle, all right? You're built like a damn 10-year-old. Okay, put on a little bit of muscle, then maybe I'll believe you in some of these roles. But other than that, everything, like the whole cast of Dune, the ensemble cast, amazing. But other than that, I'm going to shut the hell up and let's go ahead and react and check out the trailer for Dune Part 2. Let's go.
It's breathtaking. When you see sand here, imagine water. If you dive in, you can't reach the bottom.
You dive in.
Yes, it's called swimming.
I don't believe you.
Zendaya's had more lines right there than she did in all of Dune Part 1.
In the shadows of Arrakis lie many secrets. But the darkest of them all may remain.
Yep, new character. Florence Pugh, she's here.
The end of House Atreides.
R.I.P. Duke.
Revenge.
He was my favorite character.
What if Paul Atreides were still alive?
Josh Brolin's still alive. You got Austin Butler's character, more Batista. Oh, she's in here too. The girl from Bond.
Have you ever had a dream about your first ride?
Uh-oh, we're about to ride some freaking sandworms. Let's go.
Don't try to impress anyone. You're brave, we all know that.
All right.
Be simple.
I love the scale of this movie, man. Like, just seeing the sandworms compared to, like, the massive ships and everything. Great sense of scale. And we got people riding giant sandworms. It's gonna be nuts.
Nothing fancy.
I understand. Nothing fancy.
He's riding worms. Ride the wave, boy. Ride the wave. Nice. Okay, a little black and white action. That must be a flashback.
We gave them something to hope for.
That's not hope!
There he is, Paul Atreides.
Knife and chip and shatter.
All right. That was a nice, short, and sweet trailer. Man, that was a lot of worm action in there. But I do like how in this trailer they showed a lot of the side characters I was way more intrigued about in the first movie. All the side characters look to have a more prominent role in this movie. Like you got Josh Brolin's character who did survive. We got him back. Can't wait to see what he's up to. You have a few new characters with Florence Pugh's character. And then you have Austin Butler, who I think he's a Harkonian, so he's going to be a villain as well. So you have two new characters with Florence Pugh and Austin Butler. And then you got more Batista, more Javier Bardem, more Stellan Skarsgård as the Baron, I think his name is, who he wasn't in the first one a lot either, but just his presence alone, he was a pretty interesting looking villain. The way he could fly and the way he was just morbidly obese, but he was still physically imposing. I thought that was a cool concept. Zendaya looks like she has a more prominent role. She said like 3 lines in this trailer, and that was way more than she did in the first movie. So she's gonna be more, a prominent position in this role, where Paul Atreides, aka Timothy Chalamet, has been dreaming about her since the first movie. So they're gonna hook up. But yeah, a lot of emphasis on Paul riding the sandworm and taming it, learning the ways of, what are these people called? I forgot what they're called. The Furman? The Sand People of Arrakis? But yeah, I'm kind of way more interested in this Austin Butler character and what his deal is. Is he like the nephew of the Baron? So what's he up to? You got some black and white scenes with him as well. With I forgot what this actress's name is, but she's in the Bond movies. But yeah, it's in black and white, and it looks like it's kind of like in a gladiator pit, like he's fighting in a gladiator pit or something. That could be pretty cool. And just more epic shots. Like look at this shot of all the choppers. Those belong to the House Atreides, so House Atreides isn't all gone. Maybe they got a little rebellion still on Arrakis after they were wiped out in part 1. But I want to see more of the Empire, man. The Empire was barely featured in the first one, but whenever they were, I was like, man, I really want to know more about the Emperor and the Empire, because they're doing all this shady, foul shit. They got the Harkonians in their back pocket. Who is the Empire and what are they up to? And just the prophecy of Paul becoming, the savior, the chosen one, whatever he's supposed to do. Some pretty epic shots here. Hey, look at Paul Atreides approaching this cliff with all these damn people. It's all of Arrakis. I'm gonna have to watch Dune Part 1 just to, touch up my knowledge and memory, which I'm looking forward to. I haven't seen Dune Part 1 in months, so that's a movie I can't wait to revisit. But yeah, I just hope this world is more interesting than Part 1, because Part 1 was pretty damn interesting. So you gotta top it, especially with the world building. But yeah, I'm liking what I'm seeing. I can't wait to see more. And when does this come out? Dune Part 2, when does this come out? November 2nd? All right, something to look forward to in the fall. So, Dune, thank God it comes in the fall, because I live in Phoenix, Arizona, and it gets so miserably hot in Arizona. especially in Phoenix, that watching Dune during the summertime could get kind of annoying because it's already we're already dying from the heat in Arizona. So it's like, oh damn, now I gotta watch a 2.5 hour, 3 hour movie in a desert. So maybe it's a good thing that this movie is releasing in the fall and not the summertime. But all right, everyone, I'm excited for Dune Part 2. Let me know what you guys thought of the trailer. Have you checked out Dune Part 1? What would you rate that movie? Me, 8.8. But all right, everyone, if you like this video, smash that like button. If you want to see more from me and this channel, hit the subscribe button as well, ring the notification bell, and we will see you all next time. See ya!